Senate rejects bipartisan measure to limit Trump's Iran war powers. The Senate turned down a cross-party effort to curb President Donald Trump's authority to conduct military operations in Iran, even as fighting persists. In a 53-47 vote split largely by party, the proposed War Powers Amendment would have required congressional approval before any further U.S. action in Iran. Democrats contend that Trump has bypassed Congress, shifting rationales for the conflict, while most Republicans opposed the bill, though a few warned they might reconsider if the hostilities broaden. The United States and Israel launched strikes against Iran on Saturday, prompting retaliatory attacks on Israel and U.S.-aligned Gulf states. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth warned that, absent a clear exit strategy, the war could extend to 8 weeks, double Trump's earlier estimate. Two lawmakers broke ranks. Democrat John Fetterman of Pennsylvania voted against the measure, and Republican Rand Paul of Kentucky supported it. The remainder adhered to party lines. Moderate Republican Senator Susan Collins of Maine also voted against the resolution, arguing it would send the wrong signal to both Iran and American troops. She emphasized the need for unequivocal support for service members and continued executive legislative consultation. Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer urged colleagues to choose between an exhausted public weary of endless Middle East wars and a president he described as leading the nation headfirst into another conflict. The proposal now heads to the House, where it faces a steep uphill battle. Although presidents have broad leeway to engage militarily without a formal war declaration, the Constitution obliges them to notify Congress within 48 hours of any hostilities. Secretary of State Marco Rubio asserts the administration has met this requirement, noting that senior leaders were briefed before the initial strikes and that Trump sent a letter to Congress on Monday, even as he claimed the notification was unnecessary. Trump's history includes authorizing operations without explicit congressional consent, such as the 2020 strikes on Iranian nuclear sites and the 2022 seizure of Venezuelan President Nicolás Maduro. Rubio reminded that no administration, Republican or Democratic, has fully embraced the War Powers Act as constitutional. The original War Powers Resolution of 1973 was enacted to limit presidential war-making powers after the Vietnam era, mandating a 48-hour notification and a 60-day window for Congress to pass an authorization for use of military force (OMF). Since the 2001 attacks, successive administrations have relied on the OMF to justify